Thank you.
I know, I'll have to tell her. I'm beginning to let go, but.
Yeah. Can't really tell you.
We gain. So,
Thank you.
What's going on?
yeah, this is nothing.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Really nice. No problem. I just need you to know. I told somebody, you guys are fine. I told them you
Those look really good, and I might have done some banana pudding. Hello there.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Come here and see me.
Hi, Newt. Don't get too cold in Minnesota. And if it does get too cold, you can always come back here. Because it's like hot here. Congratulations. Here's Tyler.
Oh, Mr. Danley, got a lot to say. Probably not going to get it all out. Been working with you since I was 16. I'm 25, about to be 26, so 10 years. And it's been quite a growing experience. You've really been there through a lot of stuff that I've been through. And I guess I've been a part of your family too. I mean, between your daughter's wedding, my wedding, the birth of my child, everything. I just want to say thank you. And I guess that's it. And don't be a stranger. And there needs to be a guest room in Minnesota so me and little man can come up there and go fishing. So, good luck.
Thank you, sister, for coming. I wouldn't have missed any of this.
This is mine.
Thank you.
Balls. And then that you can look that up. This is up to you.
You guys got to be kidding me. Shouldn't have brought anything. I just wanted to see y'all.
Card.
Thank you.
And also, here is the drawing that I did.
How about you? Thank you.
Nailed it.
And then we wrote this letter together to you. Huh?
Would you like to read it?
No, you can read it.
Okay. I will. Okay. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Nick.
I wouldn't have missed any of it all the way back to 14 years ago till now.
I gotta go drive to Cookville, so it's nice seeing you.
Thank you, John.
Can I get a picture of all
And
y'all?
you too.
Yeah, sure. Newt, we're going to miss you. This is crazy that you're leaving. It's going to be different here without you. I really appreciate everything you've done for me and for WCTV. I'm having fun cutting this cake, so if it doesn't work out, I might go into this sort of business. I don't know, but we're going to miss you, and thanks for everything you've done.
This is an award from Poets from the Neighborhood, and Newt has been such a wonderful person and kind and generous, and he is the power of the team. And so we present him with this Excellence Award for being the power of the team. And
Y'all are the power.
So we are going to miss him really very, very much. And we cannot thank him enough, and we wish him all the best. Thank
I
you.
never made a mistake. I never made a mistake when all the time I was reading. It was, if something went wrong, it was always the camera. It wasn't me. so you know why I love him.
And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna read this. It says, "The power of the team, Poets from the Neighborhood Excellence Award 2016, Newt Danley, awarded by the executive team, PFTN, WCTV, Tennessee, established 2013.
Thank y'all very much.
You're going to Minnesota, aren't you?
I am.
Oh, this is great. This is great. So, and you taught me a lot of these things. I actually remember, here's the thing. I remember the very first thing that I shot, my first day of work here. It was a emerging technology video. It was at the Holiday Inn just off of it was actually up close to Nashville. Do you remember this thing? It was the weirdest thing. And it was talking about new technology. And it was somewhere, and you're like, hey, I'm sure you know how to use this, and you hand me the DVC Pro camera, the black and white viewfinder, and I was like, what to do here? But we're all up there, and then I shot it, and then I edited it together, and you looked at me and you go, you edited that very fast, and I was like, okay. And then but that was my first endeavor, and I think my work has gotten better since then. I appreciate all the guidance that you have given me, and nothing but the best of luck to you, and enjoy your time. And if you tune into WCTV and this slideshow is not running, it is not your responsibility to come to the station to make the slideshow. It's now Creed. Creed can be in charge of fixing the slideshow. When it is January 3rd, and there's 2 feet of snow on the ground, it's Creed's responsibility now.
And I would just like to add, thank you. Appreciate all the kind things that you said. And I really appreciate the time that you worked with Channel 3 at that time. Just thank you. And one of the biggest things I'd like to thank you for is being serious right now. I've never seen you serious. It's a first. So thank you.
That's what teaching kind of does to you. Good luck.
Did you just make yourself a server?
No, Heather made me the server. I'm coming through.
So there's no good place to stand here. I don't want to have my back to everyone, but Newt, on behalf of all of Williamson County, thank you for really starting and taking over our Channel 3 and everything that you have done from the ground level. We were fortunate to get you from Channel 4 and WSM, and I know those early days you were blending your career halfway with schools and halfway with us, and some days he would cuss the schools and some days he would cuss us. But at the end of the day, you did an outstanding job. You'll be hard to replace, but you've worked towards something that I think all of us like to get to at some point in life, and being able to say, I've had enough, and I want to spend out the last few years that we have being with family and doing the things you wanted to do. Now, I don't know anybody else in this room, though, who's going to be moving to Minnesota in the middle of winter. That's probably a little far-fetched.
You realize that Guinness has already called.
I'm
They're
sure.
They're going to come and feature us.
So I'm sure everyone here could come up with a Newtism that you've been able to do and say, but on behalf of all of us, those many long hours, we say thank you. I think it's always a testimonial when I look over my shoulder here and just hearing some of the comments and the young people that you have brought along in this industry. These are the future worker bees of in the TV world, and they'll go on and have their careers, but it's so gratifying to see them here on your behalf, and the respect that they've had for you, or they wouldn't be back here. So thank you, Newt, very much. Good luck to you in your future, and good luck to you putting up with it in the future.
Thank you, I think. Is it my time? Oh my. I've held a lot of these things in my life, but it's usually like that. You'd be surprised how many people that's helped. She asked if I needed a paper clip. When people would come into the studio and be scared to death, like Diane, you need a shot of her. This is one lady who is scared to death to be on camera, but it doesn't show. You never know it watching her. She's so comfortable. But anyway, I have no idea where I got it, where any of us got it, but we started giving people who were nervous. That's what it was. I had no idea where it came from. So now, if anyone's nervous when they're on a show, we give them a paper clip. And in the drawer of the desk that we use probably more than anything else as part of a set is many of the leftover paper clips, and they are torn all to pieces. Some of them are broken in two. Some are in the shape of a ruptured pretzel. But anyway, thank you, Diane. You've helped a lot of people over the years with that. I want to thank the mayor. I had a lot of bosses in my life. When I leave here, I'll still have another one. So I don't guess I'll ever get away from having a boss. But thank you. You have been a tremendous help to help us do the things that we needed to do to further our channel as the years have passed. And so I will miss very much having you at the helm, controlling the money. If I need it, can I give you a call and get a little help up north? No. Just thought I'd ask. No. Okay. And the young men that he was talking about, if you could show them, it's not all of them. There's been a lot since 2012. And 2002. I was about to knock off a decade, yeah. And it is just such a pleasure to see you, to change, to see you see the light go off and understand something that we're trying to teach you. So thank you, all of you, for putting up with what we did to help you learn those things. I don't know, other than thanking Patsy and promising her that I'll continue to love her forever. And Heather, I could never close out this segment of my life without thanking her. She does so many things for WCTV, from being my memory, all of our memories and our conscience, our speller, secretary. She does so many things. I don't know that you could actually ever give her a title. Thank you.
Thank you.
For hanging in there. And
14 years.
yes, it's a long time. And you're still here. That's scary.
And you've been the best boss I've ever had, and I'm not just saying that.
Whoa. I'm leaving. She didn't have to say that. Creed. When Creed started, he had had all these great ideas, and most of them were so far ahead of me that I had to catch up to know what he was talking about. But the first few years, it was mainly analog television, and so I was in my element, and everything went smoothly. And then here comes high definition and 1080i, and everything is all at once, ones and zeros, and I had no idea what all that was. So thank goodness I had Creed. He took over at that point and helped to move us into the high definition age, and so many other things, from being our webmaster, establishing our web page, getting us on Twitter, getting us into the electronic age, to the age of, I probably couldn't think of a term, but using something other than old cameras that weighed 400 pounds to these little cameras that take much greater pictures and cost a whole lot less money. So I thank both of you.
Thank you.
Creed. I can't see WCTV doing anything but just improving because of you two. And then the guy behind the camera, Lance. He's the newbie. Hold on just a minute. Can't do this without him being seen. So, there we go. All right, that's the new guy. He actually has been an intern, or was an intern, in 2010, is that right? 2009. And since then has helped us a lot on different things, many different times, and started as a full-time, part-time person in the studio 6 months ago. Thank you. Thank all of you very much for putting up with me for as long as you have. I'm going to ride into the snow.
So as many of you know, we're in the process of moving the TV channel and everything we do from the 3rd floor down to the basement. And once Kevin and his men and get it all fixed up, we will invite you back as a guest, and maybe I could interview you.
I can handle that.
So we'll look forward to that over the next 6 months or whatever, and expand our wings and into that area. Again, we want to say thank you, and I think it would be only appropriate if you get all, you and your wife, get together with all these guys and just get one photo as a memory.
And you need to be in it. I know you'll take up too much of it.
Congratulations, Newt.
Congratulations.
I wish you all the best. You'll be fine. I got to talk to Pat, Sam.
Yeah, that's good.